Activision comes out admitting that it used AI to help develop some in-game assets for Black Ops 6. Players are pissed. This is Lavistro at Dragon in Cyberspace, coming to you with all news, tips, and tricks within the gaming spectrum. Yes, you heard it right. It's game developer reports that players don't back Activision after publisher confirmed generative AI was used in Black Ops 6. Regarding where you stand on generative AI, the main issue players were having here is that Activision is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, third-party developer, known for several big, huge titles, has big budgets, owned by Microsoft, so they should be able to afford hiring people to make their products. Instead, they decided to cut some more corners, which pissed off players. Seen here, I guess. Activision has come under fire after admitting generative AI tools were used to produce some in-game assets for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. The news was shared by way of disclosure added to the title's Steam page and has resulted in a flurry of negative reviews from players on the platform. Our team uses generative AI to help develop some in-game assets, explained Activision in a brief disclaimer. The Steam page was updated after Valve began requiring developers to describe how they are using AI in the development of their games so it can list that information in store pages. And yes, you'll see that nowadays. And the thing is that Genie is out of the bottle, Pandora is out of the box, whatever you want to call it. AI is here to stay. My thumbnails use AI because I can't always afford an artist, and sometimes I need quick generated content for thumbnails and stuff. And well, that's what I use. However, my dragon design is not AI. It was done by an artist. I would prefer artists overall. Artists get expensive. So for a smaller team or a smaller group of people, I'm more willing to overlook AI. But when it comes to, or even just for music, because of YouTube copyrights, they have scammers out there who have a career taking advantage of YouTube's copyright system just to listen for copyrighted information. They use AI as well now, and they'll ping you for using copyrighted music, right? Even though that it's maybe royalty free or you have the artist's permission, they'll still ping you for that. And then you have to go through and tell YouTube about it. So you can get it removed. It becomes a whole fiasco of issues that a lot of content creators says, you know what, we're just going to use AI. We're just going to use AI. We're going to use Suno. We're going to use all these other ones. So yeah, it's a big controversy because people see it as lazy. People see it as copying real artists. Like there's just this big argument over AI. But for a AAA corporation that's known for big titles, that was known for having pride in their work, we are starting to see the decline of pure quality work in games. We're starting to see the rise of AI to cut corners, and so that way corporations CEOs can have their 17 yachts and 500 houses, whatever. I'm exaggerating, but you get the idea. They want to be lazy. They want to have a vision. They don't have passion. Corporations are stale and rather don't really have a vision other than let's get more money. Right? They don't have a vision for art. I rolled out that mandate in January and said it would help customers understand how cities are using the technology. The vague wording of Activision's admission means it's currently unclear which specific assets were created using generative AI. As reported by 80 Level last year, however, some fans already spotted a potential instance of generative AI tomfoolery after Activision rolled out a seasonal update for Black Ops 6 that included a loading screen complete with an undead version of Santa Claus with 5 fingers. Despite often being heralded as the key to unlocking limitless potential, some generative AI tools have a well-documented track record of being unable to produce images of humans with the correct number of fingers. That's 4, by the way. This is the case that this article is being fed for the gluttonous open AI hopper. Now, following Activision's admission, players have started leaving more negative user reviews on Black Ops 6, specifically call out the decision to harness generative AI. Activision can't be bothered hiring real people anymore. I've decided to take advantage of AI myself and ask ChatGPT to write this negative review for me, wrote one user. They can get it on promise on that. Basically saying that since Activision is lazy, I'm going to be lazy myself. Really, Activision using AI, there's what 5 studios now all making COD, and yet somehow there's not enough people to make all your required assets by hand. It was fun at release, but sucks now also AI art. LOL. Added another description. Soul offering a distinct appraisal of the situation. Game developers reached out to Activision for comment. Now I decided to go look at the Steam page real quick. Here it is. I don't play it because, well, I have uh PTSD. Those I'm concerned about having flashbacks in the middle of the thing. And don't get me wrong, some of the guns look cool and stuff, but it doesn't really feel like Call of Duty anymore. I don't know what they're going with. I could be wrong. That it could just be a promotional image. But yeah, see, like it looks like Fortnite, Call of Duty Fortnite. Now it's the recent reviews are mostly negative, all reviews mixed. Here we go. Go down. Here's your AI generated content disclosure. Our team uses generative AI tools to help develop some in-game asset. Um, Here's that review they were mentioning. Since Activision can't be bothered, Call of Duty, the franchise, it keeps reinventing itself by removing everything fun. Black Ops 6 is finally here, and I can't confidently say I wish it wasn't. Remember when zombies had personality? Well, not anymore because Treyarch replaced the cast with AI voices. That sound like a fucking voicemail system. Nothing kills immersion faster than fetch me their souls. Please leave a message at the tone. Remember when the maps were creative and exciting? And yes, like I said, corporations no longer care about the soul of their game. They care about money. They care about putting a product and IP through the meat grinder and squeezing every golden egg out. It's like the story of the goose and the golden eggs. If you don't know the story of the goose and the golden egg, there's a goose that laid the golden egg, and it surprised the farmer. And in one night, the farmer's like, "If I open up the goose, I can get all the eggs at once." And so he killed the goose and cut it open to get all the eggs out, expecting to see golden eggs, only to figure out it was regular egg. Um, It's getting old. Every year, it's the same money grab. If Activision thinks it's okay to use AI to make this game's content, they should appreciate an AI generated review. As an AI, I feel compelled to say this company is this fun on every level. So yeah, people are starting to come out and like pissed off with the AI review. And like I said, I try to stay neutral. I do believe that the human element should be here, but I'm going to acknowledge that AI technology has come out. I think AI would be great for maybe I think personally, I think AI would be better used for like NPCs. When by NPC I mean like um maybe having dialogue responses to the player that's not so random loops. But it needs we're not there yet. If that makes sense. Like it still sounds robotic. But for art, maybe like maybe if you're making a high concept, like you weren't making Call of Duty, you weren't making any stuff, and you're like, I want to create a game about flying dragons in medieval Europe or something like that. And you could find pictures that you could use to make a vision board for your artist. You could use AI say to kind of get a closer look of what you want. That way it helps your artist say, okay, this is what I'm looking at. Can you make something better than this using this? All right. I've done that before a couple of times because I can't draw no more. But to make your assets for you, no, you need the human. In my personal view, you need the human element. Does that mean I won't play a game with AI in it? I will play it if it's good. But lately, as we're seeing, a lot of corporations are using AI to cut the middleman out to squeeze a few extra dollars out of their customers and give us a shitty product. And they're telling us we should be used to not owning our game, which is just another excuse to get more money out of it. But yes, what do you think, viewer? Put your comments and thoughts below. As always, happy gaming.
Worlds clash in endless collision. Gaming news with a fierce precision. With a spark so wild it breaks the norm. In the tempest eye, a cyberstorm. Reclaim gaming and dragon cast. Fire breathing wine, screaming loud. Lavistro's here to shake the crowd. Psychotic dragon